What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to AxE, Alliance versus Empire. Now, today's video is sponsored by Nexon, so if you do like what you see and you want to download the game yourself, please do so using my referral link in the description below. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about in-game PVE. Now, as you guys can see, I'm all the way up to level 31 now. I've been playing this game pretty hardcore, so I'll show you a few different things that you can look forward to when it comes to the PVE sides of things. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to activate my daily title. Now, the interesting thing about this game is that it has daily titles that basically award players that are active, that are high ranking. So, for example, right here, since I ranked in between place 201 and 2000 in the combat power, I can actually use this Conqueror title. So if I go back over here now, as you guys can see, I have this purple Conqueror title, and this increases my attack and defense. So every single day, the more active you are, the more opportunity you can get one of these temporary titles that'll just help you go through content even faster. So something pretty cool to look forward to. Now let's jump over here to PVE, and we're gonna start off with the Eternal Sanctum. Now, this is your endless tower mode. You're going to go from floor to floor to floor. Every single time you complete a floor, you get more rewards, and it gets harder and harder. In this mode, there is no autoplay whatsoever. You can do skill manual, which will basically do your basic attacks, but it will not do your special attacks. And this is the mode that I like to keep it on. You don't have to actually press the attack button over and over and over. You can just hold it down, and it'll do attacks. But if the game will do my attacks for me, I'm going to go ahead and let it. I usually do this kind of Diablo style, round them all up, and then AoE them down. Very awesome. And basically, this is based on how many waves you can go through. As you guys can see, right now, I'm on wave 5 of 5. Now that I'm on the final wave, the boss will come. And I'll do the same exact thing as before. Just kind of round them all up a little bit. Jump out of the red. And just kind of DPS them all down. So this is the endless tower mode. Like I said, this allows you to once again go floor by floor, getting harder and harder content. And the harder the content you complete, the better your rewards. So there you go. There's my Valkyrie looking rather snazzy. So that is the Eternal Sanctum, aka the endless tower mode. And I know you guys are looking at that dragon. He's coming. Don't worry. So that is that. So we're gonna go ahead and back out. Now, you also have dungeons as well. Now, the cool thing about these dungeons, and I'm actually not going to do one of the dungeons in this video to kind of prove a point. Every single day, you have a limited amount of entries in these dungeons. Once you've already 3-starred these dungeons, you can then turn around and use these instant completion tickets, and that'll just automatically just get you the drops. So there you got it. I got some fine pantaloonies, some rare hair, and normal and fine jewelry accessories that I can use to power up my existing gear. So that's the cool thing about this. It kind of helps with burnout quite a bit. Because once you've gone ahead and 3-start one of these stages, you do not have to do it every single day, because there is a daily that requires you to run a dungeon. But once you 3-start it, you're good. All you got to do is use the instant sweep ticket and you are good to go. So that is that. In addition to that, there's also a daily dungeon as well. So we're actually going to go ahead and do this daily dungeon because I do need these resources. Now, every single day, there's a different resource that's available. These resources are used to upgrade your equipment, as well as take your equipment from basic normal rarity to fine rarity to rare to epic, etc., etc. So you're always going to need upgrade stones in order to kind of ensure that your character continues to get stronger and stronger. So every single day you want to go in here and do this at least once. Everyone gets a free entry per day. Since this is just kind of like a resource grind, autoplay is available, and that's something that you're going to notice. I'm going to go ahead and pro move out of that real quick. That's something that you're going to notice in this game, that things that are a little bit more, mundane and kind of grind heavy, you can autoplay. You can just run through it. You don't have to worry about manually playing it every single day. But the more intense game modes, and like I said, I am going to show you rating in this a little bit later, there is no autoplay available. So you do have to know how to use your character in this game. The autoplay is not going to play the entire game for you. In my opinion, it just plays the things that can have a tendency to get mundane as you do them every day. Those are the things that you can just autoplay and not really have to worry about anything. But as usual, when it comes to autoplay, if you want to get the maximum amount of min-maxing and DPSing down your opponents without having to use that many abilities and running through these things faster, obviously using manual is going to be the best. your best course of action, but I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with my girl doing her thing. I still do kind of move out of the red because, yeah, if you take a lot of telegraph attacks, you actually will go down in this game. And that is going to be very evident when we start fighting the dragon boss a little bit later here. And I'll let this go ahead and play out as we defeat this boss. The Grand Chief, once again, I'm too pro to get hit by stuff. Even though I know no one else can see this, I can see it, all right? They gonna have me getting hit. Hold on, let's go kill this sorcerer real quick. So I'm actually just gonna turn on manual battle just for a second, just to kill the ad really quickly, because he's just gonna make this fight take way too long. And then we'll go back to autoplay after I get out of that. And there we go. Killing the ads are super important. A lot of the times you're gonna find that ads will buff your targets or heal, things of that nature. Pretty much what you're used to when it comes to RPGs. So turning it on manual just for a second, killing the ads and then turning back on auto works out pretty well. So there you go. Just defeated that daily resource grind. So I got 18 upgrade stones that I'll use to upgrade my gear. Very nice. So that is that. So let's go back over here to the home screen, or the PVE home screen. I'm going to kind of recap what we talked about thus far. So Eternal Sanctum, we've already talked about the Endless Tower mode, your dungeons, your daily resource dungeons, and then of course, creme de la creme, ladies and gentlemen, you have a dragon raid. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just do quick play, and I'll be right back once the party matchmaking is complete. We already have 3 members, so it shouldn't take too long. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. In today's raid, we are fighting the Giant of Fury Arfel. Basically, the raid target actually changes. Sometimes it's a dragon, sometimes it's a golem. In this instance, we are actually fighting the golem. So let's go ahead and get it on. As you guys can see, there is no autoplay allowed in here whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back on skill manual. There are a few kind of trash mobs leading up to the golem. So very, very MMO-like. Right here, don't really have to worry about too much of anything. I'm just going to kind of let my character do her thing and move on down. You can see the golem over there. Half in the lava, half out. I'm not going to step into that. And let's go ahead and start doing some work and try my best not to embarrass myself. There's a little bit of, as you guys can see, a little bit of a AoE right there under him. I'm actually going to kind of step out of this a little bit. I do have a team heal that I can use. But for right now, we're doing pretty good. Now, here's the thing about these raids, is that you're not always going to be able to defeat the raid. I think this is an ad, actually. Yeah, let's kill this. I'm going to kill this real quick. Look at this pro FG, killing ads real quick. Yeah. Getting back to my old school rogue days right there. But here's the thing. If you don't defeat the boss, you do get rewarded based on how many life bars on the boss you can take down. So don't be too sad if you can't actually beat it. I'm actually just going to concentrate on ads here. Look at this. Concentrate on these ads here. Very nice. Try my best to get out of that. Pro move by FG once again. It's like he knows how to play this game. Oh wow, I took a lot of damage there. Let me shut up. Gonna go ahead and pop my heal over time. After oh my god. Oh, still pro. Someone else died. It wasn't me. You can also do your little out of combat speed boost as well. There is another binding totem here that I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill. My homies are coming. Now everyone's like, okay, we got to kill the ad. So you saw my team kind of move over to my side a little bit, which is good. We're down to 7 life bars on this boss. If you can get it down, you actually get, oh wow, this is like straight down the center. Oh, I should have stayed in the center. Now I'm going to, oh my God. Oh my goodness. But like I said, don't fret. I'm the only person standing, though. Look at that. I'm the only person standing. So you'll get this little thing that says the boss endures. And I didn't get MVP. What? So I didn't get most damage taken, which is okay. I didn't get most healing, which is rude. Most damage dealt, didn't get that either. And I definitely did not get MVP. But I still got rank 2 in this. So even if you don't defeat the boss, you still get rewarded there. As we build up, I'll get that chest eventually. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you know, when it comes to things like this, if you can bring your friends in with you, people that are coordinated and you know who's bringing what, you're probably gonna have a much better opportunity to defeat one of these. As you guys can see, every single day there's a different raid boss. So you have this Frost Ice Mistress character right there, the Golem that I just showed you there. Wednesday's the Frost Mistress again. On Thursdays, you have the Dragon. Friday is Frost Zealous again. There's the Giant. And then on Sunday, it's the Dragon. So every single day it switches up. You got to bring different strategies with you in order to kind of prevail in those dungeons. So that is the PVE that you can look forward to. Most of all of these modes will be unlocked. I would say you would have all these modes unlocked in the game at least by like day 2.5, like right around there, depending on how hardcore you're playing. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. This has been another look at AxE Alliance versus Empire. I gotta go run my dailies, as you guys can see. When you see the green text on your quest log, that means dailies. Blue is the storyline quest, and then gold are side stories. So I've done all my side story up to this point. Right now, I'm just kind of grinding out. I'm at the point of the game right now where I have to build up power. So I'm just doing my dailies, you know, getting equipment, upgrading my gear, doing things of that nature. Upgrading your gear in this game is extremely easy. So basically, you just take fodder gear, pump it into your main gear, and there you go. Once this gets up to level 40, it'll max out. And the way that I basically limit break it, for the lack of a better word, is basically taking 2 epic pieces of weapon here that are both level 40. I combine them together, and then it changes into a unique, which is this red style right here. So that's basically what you're doing. Just doing your dailies, trying to get a bunch of gear to kind of feed into your old gear and keep it going. So yeah, that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've already done my outro. I'm doing it again because I don't know why. All right, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.